Sometimes customers freeze up. They become unable or unwilling to make a decision. In relationships, this is called gamophobia, the fear of commitment. And because we are working with relationships and sales as well, I find this term also applies really well in this situation. I saw it back in 2008 during the financial crisis. I saw it again in 2020 during the early months of the pandemic, and I also see it at more random times. Customers freeze up. They like your product. They tell you they do. They also need it, and maybe in challenging times even more so. But they're unwilling, they're afraid to make the commitment, to sign a contract. Maybe it is the uncertainty of the situation, the fact that they did not expect this, not plan for it, that it's unprecedented. If you're in sales and this is your customer, the key question is how can you overcome this fear of commitment, this gamophobia? The first thing to realize is that you cannot force it. This is not about your product or your price or you. It's in response to a situation the client is encountering. So you cannot cure your client's gamophobia. You can work around it though. One important first piece of advice: do not do anything erratic or stupid. Rather, consider the short-term and the long-term implications. Most likely, you need the sale today, right? And if you intend to stay in business long term, you also do not want to damage your business permanently. Don't discount without reason and devalue your product. Discounting is one of those frequent responses to customers unable or unwilling to make a decision. It is not a good one because of all the long-term implications. The most basic workaround is to continue to sell. Many salespeople and organizations as a whole proactively assume that the client is not going to buy. And that's a trap. Never assume. Rather, call and ask very directly for the business. Another workaround option is bartering. As part of a community, you can consider buying and procuring from the same company. This helps everyone, and products or services are rendered without touching cash reserves. Talk to us to find out how an interim or fractional sales leader may be able to help.